Hello, and welcome. Find yourself a comfortable position, whether you're lying down in bed or settling into your favorite chair. Let your body sink into the surface beneath you. Take a deep breath in, and slowly let it out. This is your time to rest. There's nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to do. Simply allow yourself to relax and drift. If your mind wanders during the story, that's perfectly natural. There's no need to follow every word. Just let the gentle rhythm of the narrative carry you wherever you need to go. You may fall asleep before the story ends, and that's exactly as it should be. This story is here to guide you gently toward rest, at whatever pace feels right for you. So take one more deep breath. Feel your shoulders drop, let your jaw relax, and allow your journey to begin. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Let the tension flow from your shoulders, your arms, your hands. With each breath, you feel yourself becoming lighter, more peaceful, ready to embark on a gentle journey to the land of fire and ice. You find yourself stepping off a plane in Reykjavik, Iceland's capital city, in the soft light of early morning. The air is crisp and clean, carrying with it the faint scent of the sea and distant geothermal springs. The sky above holds that peculiar Nordic quality of light, neither quite day nor quite night, but something in between, something magical. You collect your belongings and make your way to a comfortable vehicle waiting for you. The seats are warm and inviting, and as you settle in, you feel a sense of anticipation mixed with deep calm. Today, you will explore the Golden Circle, a route that winds through some of Iceland's most beautiful natural wonders. But there is no hurry. Time moves differently here, and you have all the time in the world. The road stretches before you, smooth and winding, leading away from the city and into the Icelandic countryside. Through the windows, you watch as the urban landscape gradually gives way to vast open spaces. Rolling hills covered in moss stretch endlessly in every direction, their surfaces soft and cushioned like nature's own blanket. The moss is a brilliant green, almost glowing in the gentle light, and it covers the volcanic rocks like velvet draped over ancient stones. As you drive, you notice how quiet everything is. There's a profound stillness to this land, broken only by the gentle hum of the engine and the occasional cry of a bird overhead. You feel yourself relaxing deeper into your seat, your breathing becoming slower, more rhythmic, matching the gentle undulation of the landscape. The first stop on your journey is Þingvellir National Park, a place where history and geology intertwine in the most remarkable way. As you arrive and step out of the vehicle, you're immediately struck by the vastness of the space. The air is even crisper here, filled with oxygen and the subtle mineral scent of ancient rocks. You begin walking along a pathway that leads between two towering cliffs of dark volcanic rock. These are no ordinary cliffs. They mark the boundary between two continental plates, the North American and Eurasian plates, which are slowly drifting apart. You are literally walking between two continents, a thought that fills you with wonder but also a deep sense of peace. The rocks on either side rise like walls, their surfaces textured with patterns created over thousands of years by weather and time. The path beneath your feet is smooth and easy, requiring no effort at all. With each step, you feel more relaxed, more connected to the ancient rhythms of the earth. The Rift Valley spreads before you, wide and open, with a river winding through its center like a silver ribbon. The water is impossibly clear, so transparent that you can see every stone on the riverbed, even from high above. You pause beside the river, finding a smooth rock to sit upon. The sound of flowing water creates a natural symphony, a gentle rushing and gurgling that seems to wash away any remaining tension from your body. You watch the water flow, constant and eternal, and you feel your thoughts beginning to flow with it, gently moving downstream, leaving you in a state of pure, restful presence. In the distance, you can see Lake Þingvallavatn, its surface mirror smooth and reflecting the soft sky above. The lake seems to go on forever, merging with the horizon in a way that makes it impossible to tell where water ends and sky begins. A few birds glide across its surface, leaving gentle ripples in their wake, and you find yourself mesmerized by the simple beauty of their movement. Time passes, you're not sure how much, but eventually, you rise from your resting place and continue along the path. The walking is effortless, your body moving in perfect harmony with the landscape. You pass fields of lava rock covered in that soft, impossibly green moss, and you have to resist the urge to lie down upon it, knowing it took decades to grow and must be preserved. As you return to your vehicle, you feel a profound sense of calm. The first stop has set the tone for your journey. This will be a day of gentle wonder, of moving slowly through beauty, of allowing yourself to simply be. Back on the road, you continue your journey along the Golden Circle. The landscape changes gradually, subtly, like a painting where the artist adds layer upon layer of gentle color. Hills rise and fall like waves in an ocean of earth, and you notice how the light plays across their surfaces, creating shadows and highlights that shift with each passing moment. The sky above is a canvas of soft grays and whites, with occasional breaks where pale blue peeks through. Clouds drift slowly overhead, their movements hypnotic and soothing. You watch them through the window, feeling your eyes grow heavier, more relaxed, yet filled with contentment at the beauty surrounding you. Your next destination is Geysir, the geothermal area from which all geysers in the world take their name. As you approach, you begin to see steam rising from the earth in multiple places, white plumes that drift upward and dissipate into the air like spirits returning to the sky. You arrive at the geothermal field and step out into air that carries warmth and the distinctive scent of sulfur, earthy and mineral, a reminder that you are in a place where the Earth's inner heat reaches the surface. All around you, the ground steams and bubbles with gentle activity. Pools of water in shades of turquoise and azure dot the landscape, their colors so vivid they seem almost unreal. You walk slowly along the wooden pathways that wind through the geothermal area, your footsteps creating a soft, rhythmic sound. On either side, hot springs bubble and murmur, their surfaces dancing with constant motion. The water is impossibly clear, and you can see the intricate formations at the bottom of each pool, silica deposits in whites and grays that have built up over centuries. The main attraction here is Strokka, an active geyser that erupts every few minutes. You make your way to the viewing area and find a comfortable spot to stand and wait. A small crowd has gathered, but everyone is quiet, reverent, waiting for nature's display. The geysers pool is perfectly round, filled with water of the most beautiful blue you've ever seen, a shade somewhere between sky and sapphire. The surface is calm at first, reflecting the clouds above, but then you notice a gentle bubbling beginning at the center. The bubbling grows, the water beginning to dome upward, creating a bulge of liquid that seems to defy gravity. The geysers pool is perfectly round, filled with water of the most beautiful blue you've ever seen, a shade somewhere between sky and sapphire. The surface is calm at first, reflecting the clouds above, but then you notice a gentle bubbling beginning at the center. The bubbling grows, the water beginning to dome upward, creating a bulge of liquid that seems to defy gravity. Then, with a whoosh and a roar, a column of boiling water shoots skyward, reaching perhaps 20 or 30 meters into the air. The water catches the light, turning into liquid diamonds for just a moment before gravity reclaims it and it falls back to Earth. Steam billows outward, warm and wet against your skin, and you feel a smile cross your face at the simple joy of witnessing this natural phenomenon. The eruption lasts only a few seconds, and then the pool returns to calm, already beginning to prepare for its next display. You watch through several more eruptions, each one slightly different, each one equally mesmerizing. There's something deeply soothing about the regularity of it, the way nature follows its own perfect rhythm, neither hurried nor delayed. Around the geyser field, you notice other pools, some perfectly still, their surfaces like mirrors, others bubbling constantly with gentle activity. You walk among them, taking your time, breathing in the warm mineral air, feeling the heat rising from the earth beneath your feet. It's as if the planet itself is breathing, and you are witnessing its slow, eternal respiration. Eventually, you make your way back to your vehicle, carrying with you the warmth of the geothermal field and the memory of water dancing toward the sky. Your body feels heavy now, relaxed and warm, ready to continue this gentle journey. Back on the road, you travel through more of Iceland's distinctive landscape. You pass farms with their brightly painted houses, reds and blues and yellows that stand out against the muted tones of the surrounding land. Icelandic horses graze in fields, their thick manes flowing in the gentle breeze. These horses are small and sturdy, having lived in Iceland for over 1,000 years, perfectly adapted to this land of fire and ice. You notice how the light continues to change, creating an ever-shifting tapestry of shadow and illumination. The clouds move slowly overhead, their undersides painted in shades of pearl and silver. Everything seems to exist in a state of gentle motion, nothing rushed, nothing forced, just the natural flow of wind and water and time. Your final major stop on the Golden Circle is Gullfoss, the Golden Falls, and as you approach, you can already hear the thunder of falling water. The sound grows louder as you draw near, a constant roar that is somehow both powerful and peaceful at once. You park and begin walking toward the falls along a well-maintained path. The mist from the waterfall reaches you before you can even see the falls themselves, tiny droplets of water that cool your face and sparkle in the air like suspended crystals. The sound of the water becomes all-encompassing, drowning out every other noise, creating a wall of white sound that seems to quiet your mind even further. Then you round a corner, and Gullfoss reveals itself in all its glory. The Hvita River comes rushing toward you, wide and powerful, its waters white with glacial silt. Then, at the edge of a great cliff, the river simply disappears, plunging down in two massive cascades into a narrow canyon below. You stand at the viewing platform, mesmerized by the sheer power and beauty before you. The first cascade drops perhaps 11 meters, the water hitting an intermediate level with tremendous force before immediately being channeled into the second cascade, which drops another 21 meters into the canyon below. The combined effect is breathtaking, a massive volume of water falling through rainbows created by mist and light, disappearing into a narrow chasm carved over thousands of years. The roar of the water fills your ears, your mind, your entire being. It's a sound that makes thought impossible, leaving only sensation, only presence. Mist rises from the canyon in great billowing clouds, and when the light catches it just right, you see rainbows arcing through the spray, complete circles of color suspended in the air, miraculous and fleeting. You stand there for a long time, watching the water fall and fall and fall, endless and eternal. There's something deeply hypnotic about the constant motion, the way the water never stops, never hesitates, simply flows forward with absolute commitment to its path. You feel your own thoughts and worries flowing away with it, carried off by the glacial waters toward the distant sea. The canyon walls are dark volcanic rock, weathered and worn by centuries of water and wind. Somehow, a few hardy plants have found purchase in crevices here and there, their green leaves a testament to life's determination to flourish even in the harshest conditions. But mostly, this is a place of rock and water, of primal elements meeting in dramatic fashion. You walk slowly along the viewing platforms, seeing the falls from different angles. From above, you can appreciate the full scope of the river's power, the way it gathers itself before taking its tremendous leap. From the side, you see the profile of the cascades, the way the water seems to hang in the air for just a moment before plummeting down. Each viewpoint offers something different, but all of them fill you with a sense of awe and peace. Eventually, you tear yourself away from the falls and begin walking back toward your vehicle. But you carry the sound of the water with you, that constant thunder that has somehow become a part of your breathing, your heartbeat, your being. As you drive away from Gullfoss, heading back toward Reykjavik, you feel profoundly relaxed, as if the landscape itself has reached into your body and smoothed away every bit of tension, every particle of stress. The road unwinds before you like a ribbon, and you watch the landscape roll by, already becoming part of your memory, part of your dreams. You pass again through the moss-covered lava fields, their surfaces glowing softly in the afternoon light. The moss seems even greener now, if that's possible, each tiny plant contributing to the enormous carpet that stretches across the land. You imagine lying down on that softness, your body cradled by the earth itself, and in your imagination, it feels like the most comfortable bed you've ever known. Sheep appear in the fields now, white dots against the green, grazing peacefully without a care in the world. They move slowly, contentedly, and you feel a kinship with them, fellow creatures taking life at a gentle pace, finding sustenance and peace in simple things. The sky continues its slow dance of clouds and light, creating a show that never repeats, never bores. You watch the patterns shift and change, feeling your eyelids growing heavier with each passing kilometer, but in the best possible way, not from exhaustion, but from deep contentment, from peace. As you near Reykjavik, the sun is beginning its long descent toward the horizon, though in Iceland, even sunset takes its time, stretching out over hours rather than minutes. The light becomes golden and soft, painting everything it touches with warmth despite the cool air. You think back on your day, on the wonders you've witnessed. The Rift Valley where continents drift apart with geological slowness. The geysers where Earth's heat and water dance together in eruptions of steam and liquid. The waterfall where a glacial river takes its tremendous leap into a narrow canyon, creating rainbows and thunder. Each place different, each place extraordinary, yet all of them sharing that same quality of Icelandic peace, of stillness beneath the activity, of deep time moving at its own eternal pace. Your vehicle carries you through the outskirts of Reykjavik now, past houses and shops, back toward the center of the city. But even here, the wildness is not far away. Between buildings, you catch glimpses of the sea, dark and vast. In the distance, mountains rise against the sky, their peaks dusted with snow even in summer. You arrive at your accommodation, a comfortable place where rest awaits. As you step out of the vehicle for the last time today, you pause to take one more breath of Icelandic air, clean and pure, carrying with it the scent of sea and stone, of growing things and ancient earth. Inside, you find your room, simple and welcoming. The bed beckons, and you sink into it with a deep sigh of satisfaction. Your body feels pleasantly heavy, thoroughly relaxed, every muscle loose and calm. Your mind is quiet, filled not with the usual chatter of thoughts and worries, but with images of the day, water falling, steam rising, moss glowing green, sky stretching forever. Outside your window, Reykjavik goes about its evening business, but the sounds are muted, distant, unimportant. What matters now is rest, is allowing your body to settle into sleep as naturally as water flows downhill, as geysers follow their rhythms, as the earth spins slowly through space. You close your eyes and see again the Rift Valley, walking between continents. Your breathing deepens, matching the slow drift of tectonic plates, geological time becoming your own rhythm. You see the geysers, water building and bursting toward the sky. Your heartbeat slows, settling into that same pattern, gathering, releasing, a perfect natural cycle. You see the waterfall, that endless cascade of white water plunging into the canyon. Your thoughts flow away like that water, leaving only peace, only rest, only the deep quiet of perfect relaxation. The moss-covered rocks cradle you in your imagination, soft and supportive, the work of decades of slow growth creating the perfect place to rest. You sink into that imagined softness, feeling it beneath you, around you, supporting every part of your body. The sky above Iceland stretches in your mind's eye, vast and peaceful, clouds drifting in their slow dance. Your awareness drifts with them, untethered and free, floating effortlessly through soft grey and gentle white. The Icelandic horses stand in their fields in your memory, content and calm, requiring nothing, simply being. You join them in that contentment, that acceptance of the present moment, that peace with what is. The light shifts and changes in your mind, the eternal Nordic twilight where day and night blur together, where time itself seems to pause and take a breath. You pause with it, you breathe with it, you rest in that space between waking and sleeping where everything is soft and nothing demands urgency. The earth breathes beneath you through the geothermal vents, warm and alive, and you breathe with it, slow and deep, each exhale releasing more tension, more thought, more of everything except peace. The water flows through your consciousness like the rivers of Iceland, clear and pure, moving always toward the sea, never fighting its path, simply following the ancient channels carved by time and gravity. Your awareness flows with it, gentle and natural, toward the sea of sleep. And like the Geysir pool between eruptions, your mind becomes still and clear, a perfect circle of calm, reflecting the sky, preparing for rest in the deep quiet between moments of activity. The waterfall's roar becomes the sound of your own blood flowing, the rhythm of life itself, powerful and gentle at once, carrying you deeper into relaxation, deeper into peace, deeper into the restful embrace of sleep. Iceland's landscape cradles you now, the volcanic rock solid beneath, the moss soft above, the water flowing always flowing, the steam rising, the sky stretching, the light shifting, all of it holding you in nature's perfect arms. Your journey through the golden circle is complete, but the peace it brought remains, settling into your bones, your muscles, your mind. You are as still as the Geysir pool, as constant as the falling water, as ancient as the Rift Valley, as soft as the moss-covered stones. Rest now, traveler. Rest in the peace of Iceland's wild places. Rest in the rhythm of geysers and waterfalls. Rest in the space between continents, in the warmth of Earth's breath, in the endless twilight of the Nordic sky. Rest, and let the golden circle carry you gently into dreams, into sleep, into peace. Rest now. Rest. May your dreams be as peaceful as Iceland's landscapes, and your sleep as deep as its ancient valleys.